graves and evil schemes, fighting phantoms, haunting dreams, echoes of forgotten screams, horror not as it all seems. Battle cries in black and void, demons that I once enjoyed, now my strength they can't avoid, living past are forced to destroy, to destroy, to destroy, to destroy, to destroy, to destroy.
In the still night, whispers float. In the quiet, heartbeats slow. No clash, no roar, just silence. In the shadows, battles won. I see through foggy veils, no swords to raise, no cries to wail. Victory's touching ghostly hue. Darkness glows a pale blue. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Creeping through the twisted wood, echo shards where warriors stood. Just a breath, just a wish. No more war, no final fist. Wisdom whispers in the night. Strength in peace, no need to fight. Witness walk in soft embrace. No battle scars, no deadly taste. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Shadows crawl from the grave, whisper secrets dark and brave. Eyes that pierce into the night. Monsters come, we must fight. Candles flicker, casting dread. Ghostly wails fill my head. Chasing demons lost in time. Sanity a steep climb. Off with his head she screamed. Blood moon's eerie gleam. Battle cries through the dark, leaving fear's deep mark. Echoes of sins long past, fighting shadows deep and vast. Blood-stained blade in hand. Stand your ground, make a stand. Cursed whispers fill the air. Spirits cry, beware, beware. Through the fog and through the flame, monsters here know my name. Off with his head she screamed. Blood moon's eerie gleam. Battle cries through the dark, leaving fear's deep mark.
Alright, evening everybody. Welcome to another episode of Game Design and Discussion. Tonight, as before, I'm gonna try not to die. Yeah, as before, we are working on our Let me open the right tab. We are continuing to work on our Quick Start Guide, Operation 0 Hour. For those of you who have been following your Facebook, I know I've mentioned it before, but it is now official. I have paid for, signed up, scheduled, whatever you want to call it, both Twin Tiers Comic Con in Horseheads, New York, Elmira, New York, in November, as well as FlagCon in Ithaca in November. I do not have table location yet. At one point I did for FlagCon, but then they changed it. I went from booth W to now I believe booth B. Don't quote me on that. I'm waiting just in case they change it again. Regardless, if you go to either of those conventions, I will be running games at least once a day. You can go to our Facebook and let me know if you plan on attending. I'm also going to have official sign-ups. So, with that out of the way, let's continue. Right now, we are moving along, adding the skills to the book. As you can see, right now we are up to 35 pages. However, the vast majority of that are characters. Right? Something like 21, 22 pages are just the character sheets, and that's going to go up. So when all is said and done, the Quick Start Guide is probably going to be 70 to 80 pages. However, a sizable chunk of that is going to be the pre-made characters. Right now, I'm highballing it as 100 pages. Will it be that big? Probably not. But so once again, we're going to go through, we're going to copy over our skills. We already did evasiveness. Let me go back a page just to make sure. Yes, okay. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Enjoy some music while we talk. And as before, if you have any questions, any confusion, feel free to ask. Once I get the skills copied over, we will talk a little bit more about navigation mode. Have I... Yes, I uploaded that last time, but I will go over it a little bit more tonight.
Secrets untold, moonlight shivers turn steel to gold. Blood on the pavements, no warm, not cold. Who am I now? Who do I fight? The violin cries, the wind won't hush. Steel and strings, a deadly rush. City of shadows, city of sin. I scream your name, but you pull me in. Run me ragged to my skin. City of shadows, where do I begin? Rooftops huddle, with secrets untold. Moonlight shivers turn steel to gold. Blood on the pavements, no warm, not cold. Who am I now? Who do I fight? The violin cries, the wind won't hush. Steel and strings, a deadly rush. jungle, veins of stone. Heartbeat heavy like it's not my own. What's the cost to stand alone? I ask, but the answer's gone.
Again, we were talking earlier about old terminology. Doesn't matter how many times you go through, occasionally you will find something you miss.
The wind won't hush, steel and strings, a deadly rush. City of shadows, city of sin. I scream your name, but you pull me in. Run me ragged, tear my skin. City of shadows, where do I begin? The violin cries, the wind won't hush. Steel and strings, a deadly rush. Blood on the pavement, still warm, not cold. Who am I now? Who do I fight? The violin cries, the wind won't hush. Steel and strings, a deadly rush. Steel and strings, a deadly rush. City of shadows, city of sin. I scream your name, but you pull me in. Run me ragged, tear my skin. City of shadows, where do I begin? Concrete jungle, veins of stone. Heartbeat heavy like it's not my own. What's the cost to stand alone? I ask, but the answer's gone.
Midnight, good moon, sharp as a razor's grin. City breeze, smoke, shadows, burrow with its skin. Neon veins, cold streets, hum a deadly hymn. Echoes in the alley where the dark begins. Cloaked in spells, I walk where the magic cracks. Sorcery and steel, the city got my back. Trumpet wails like a band's final act. Urban gods bow, the power starts to lack. Concrete jungle, fangs that take the chrome. Spinning spells raw, carving at my throne. Spirits in the skyline, they won't leave me alone. Curse queen in the chaos, crown overgrown. Brass screaming loud, piercing through the haze. A war cry of gold, burning through the maze. Trumpet cuts deep like fire in a blaze. Magic in my veins, I'm set to amaze. Cloaked in spells, I walk where the magic cracks. Sorcery and steel, the city got my back. Trumpet wails like a band's final act. Urban gods bow, the power starts to lack. Howling chain spells, I walk where the magic cracks. Sorcery and steel, the city got my back. Trumpet wails like a band's final act. Urban gods bow, the power starts to lack. Concrete jungle, fangs that take the chrome. Spitting spells raw, carving on my throne. a razor's grin. City bread smoke, shadows wear a wicked skin. Neon veins pulse streets, hum a deadly hymn. Echoes in the alley where the dark begins. Cloaked in spells, I walk where the magic cracks. Sorcery and steel, the city got my back. Trumpet wails like the banshee's final acts. Urban gods bow, their power starts to lack. Concrete jungle fangs out, teeth the chrome. Spitting spells raw, carving out my throne. Spirits in the skyline, they won't leave me alone. Cursed queen in the chaos, crown overgrown. Brass screaming loud, pacing through the haze. A war cry of gold burning through the maze. Trumpet cuts deep like fire in a blaze. Magic in my veins, I'm set to amaze. Cloaked in spells, I walk where the magic cracks. Sorcery and steel, the city got my back. Trumpet wails like a banshee's final acts. Urban gods bow, their power starts to lack. Cloaked in spells, I walk where the magic cracks. Sorcery and steel, the city got my back. Trumpet wails like a banshee's final acts. Urban gods bow, their power starts to lack. Concrete jungle fangs out, teeth of chrome. Spitting spells raw, carving out my throne. Spirits in the skyline, they won't leave me alone. Cursed queen in the chaos, crown overgrown. Steel, brass screaming loud, piercing through the haze. A war cry of gold burning through the maze. Trumpet cuts deep like fire in a blaze. Magic in my veins, I'm set to amaze. Carving out my throne.
Oops. Alright, that was fixed.
Flashing sparks rise, the night's final sigh. Ethereal whispers as the stars collide. City's my domain where the mortal abide. Trumpet fades out, power amplified.
Alright. Too many tabs. Yes. That is a little annoying. Perfect.
Fire in my veins, my blades alive. Chasing shadows through the night, I thrive. Whispers of the damned, they call my name, but I'm the storm that'll end their game. I'm the hunter, you're the prey. Demons scatter as I slay. Fangs and claws won't make me fall. I'm the rocket and hear my call. Smoke and ash to fill the air, but I'm the nightmare in their lair. Steel and fury cut through the dark. A flash of lightning leaves my mark. I'm the hunter, you're the prey. Demons scatter as I slay. Fangs and claws won't make me fall. I'm the rocket and hear my call. Smoke and ash, they fill the air, but I'm the nightmare in their lair. Steel and fury cut through the dark. A flash of lightning leaves my mark. I'm the hunter, you're the prey. Demons scatter as I slay. Fangs and claws won't make me fall. I'm the mark and then hear my call. They scream, they run, but there's no escape. Their sins all carved on every shape. Through the shadows I rise untamed. With every strike they're all renamed. I'm the hunter, you're the prey. Demons scatter as I slay. Fangs and claws won't make me fall. I'm the rocket and hear my call. Fire in my veins, my blades alive. Chasing shadows through the night, I thrive. Whispers of the damned, they call my name, but I'm the storm better than their game. I'm the hunter, you're the prey. Demons scatter as I slay. Fangs and claws won't make me fall. I'm the rocket and hear my call. Smoke and ash, they fill the air, but I'm the nightmare in their lair. Steel and fury cut through the dark. A flash of lightning leaves my mark. I'm the hunter, you're the prey. Demons scatter as I slay. Fangs but there's no escape. Their sins are carved on every shape. Through the shadows I rise untamed. With every strike they're all renamed. I'm the hunter, you're the prey. Demons scatter as I slay. Fangs and claws won't make me fall. I'm the rock and they hear my call. Hear my call. Hear my call. Hear my call. Sneak and dash, they fill the air, but I'm the nightmare in their lair. Steel and fury cut through the dark. A flash of lightning leaves my mark.
Glass straws glisten, skylines are tomb. Echoes and screams in the concrete room. Neon blood drip, shadows consume. Hunters rise in the skyscraper's gloom. Pulse control whispers in the air. Demons prowl, death in their lair. Steel blades hum on electric glare. Fighting ghosts in a devil's snare. Through the tower we ignite the night. Chasing shadows, gripping the fight. Demons fall, their souls take flight. Hunters caught justice in the pale moonlight. Broken elevators, rusted gears grind. Climbing higher, leaving fear behind. Pulse beats heavy, vengeance aligned. Fangs of the beast in the skyline confined. Bruce crunch elevators, rusted gears grind. Climbing higher, leaving fear behind. Pulse beats heavy, vengeance aligned. Fangs of the beast in the skyline confined. Smoke swirls thin, red eyes ignite. Breathing fire tearing through the blight. The hunt never ends, endless flight. But we burn brighter than the blackest night. Through the tower we ignite the night. Chasing shadows, gripping the fight. Demons fall, their souls take flight. Hunters carve justice in the pale moonlight. Through the tower we ignite the night. Chasing shadows, gripping the fight. Demons fall, their souls take flight. Hunters carve justice in the pale moonlight. Through the tower, we ignite the night. Chasing shadows, gripping the fight. Demons fall, their souls take flight. Hunters carve justice in the pale moonlight.
Alright, so then.
Moonlight. Moonlight. Glass shards glisten, skylines a tomb. Echoes
So, before we continue, actually, you know what? Let me, I'm sorry. Hold, please. 37 tabs, and I don't have the right one open.
She steps inside the neon glow. Her shadow cuts the room just so. A hunter's eyes, they pierce the haze. Monsters freeze under her gaze. The baseline hits the ground, it shakes. The club erupts, the dance floor quakes. She wields her blade, a shining spark.
Oh, don't be like
Through the
this.
chaos, she leaves her mark. Under the strobe lights, she takes the fight. Monsters fall in the heat of the night. With every jump, with every spin, she fights the dark, she won't give in. The walls are dripping with the beat. The creatures swarm, they smell defeat. Her rhythm flows, her strikes are clean. She's the queen of this deadly scene. The DJ's mix is her battle cry. The crowd erupts as sparks fly high. Her foes retreat, their power fades. She owns the night, she's unafraid. Under the strobe lights, she takes the fight. Monsters fall in the heat of the night. With every drop, with every spin, she fights the dark, she won't give in. Under the strobe lights, she takes the fight. Monsters fall in the heat of the night. With every drop, with every spin, she fights the dark, she won't give in.
Okay.
Steps inside the neon glow. Her shadow cuts the room just so. A hunter's eyes, they pierce the haze. Monsters freeze under her gaze. The baseline hits the ground, it shakes. The club erupts, the dance floor quakes. She wields her blade, a shining spark. Through the chaos, she leaves her mark. Under the strobe lights, she takes the fight. Monsters fall in the heat of the night. With every drop, with every spin, she fights the dark, she won't give in. mix is her battle cry. The crowd erupts as sparks fly high. Her foes retreat, their power fades. She owns the night, she's unafraid. Under the strong light, she takes the fight. Monsters fall in the heat of the night. With every drop, with every spin, she fights the dark, she won't give in. Under the strong light, she takes the fight. Monsters fall in the heat of the night. With every drop, with every spin, she fights the dark, she won't give in. Moonlight drapes like poison down the trees. Breath of fire whispers in the midnight breeze. Shadows tremble when she takes her stand. Steel and sorrow resting in her hand. She hunts the dark, she breathes the sky. With burning rage and the devil's cry. A storm of hearts, she walks alone, slaying demons to cleanse her soul. Chains rattle loud while the creatures scream. Fangs and claws shatter fragile dreams. Her heart is shattered, but still it fights. A blaze ignited in the endless night. She hunts the dark, she breathes the sky. With burning rage and the devil's cry. A storm of
Hey, Matt.
she
The word
walks
attack being
alone,
capitalized on
slaying
purpose.
demons to cleanse her soul.
Which word? You mean under tags or the name?
Ghosts of her sins howl at her feet.
Or do you mean here in the
A melody
description?
of vengeance, sour yet
Okay.
sweet.
Yeah, in the description, no, that was a mistake.
Clawing through hard gaze, her soul ablaze in an eternal haze.
Thanks for the catch, I appreciate it.
She hunts the dark, she breathes the sky. With burning rage and the devil's cry. A storm of hearts, she walks alone, slaying demons to cleanse her soul. The ghosts of her sins howl at her feet. A melody of vengeance, sour yet sweet. A thousand voices clawing through her gaze. Her soul ablaze in an eternal haze. Moonlight drips like poison down the trees. Breath of fire whispers in the midnight breeze. creatures scream, fangs and claws shatter fragile dreams. The heart is shattered, but still it fights. A blazing night in the endless night. She haunts the dark. She bleeds the sky with burning rage and the devil's cry. A storm of hearts. She walks alone, slaying demons to cleanse her soul. The ghosts of her sins howl at her feet, a melody of vengeance, sour yet sweet. 1,000 voices clawing through her gaze, her soul ablaze in an eternal haze. She haunts the dark. She bleeds the sky with burning rage and the devil's
Hey, time.
cry. A storm of hearts. She walks alone.
What about reaction under guarded step?
Demons to cleanse her soul. To cleanse her soul.
Good catch. You are the sub, Mad.
Ghosts of her sins howl at her feet. A melody of vengeance, sour yet sweet.
Right fucking tab. God.
1,000 voices clawing through her gaze, her soul ablaze in an eternal haze. She haunts the dark. She bleeds the sky with burning rage and the devil's cry. A storm of hearts. She walks alone.
You ever look at something and you swear to God you've corrected it like 5 different times, but when you go to use it, it's still using the old format? That is tragic.
Fangs of light pierce the human shell. 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 Firelight dances, echoes of hell. Urban towers, crystals of doom. Shattered mirrors in the twilight gloom. Fangs of light pierce the human shell. Firelight dances, echoes of hell. Fangs of light pierce the human shell. Fangs of light pierce the human shell.
What was that? So, fun fact, I was actually in the middle of trying to do one, and I was clicking the wrong button. When it popped up, I was like, did I click the right button? But no, apparently not. You win! Yay! Yay, winning. Your winning is the fact that you get to give me money. one more. It's probably a no. But we're gonna try.
Her lover stands in dreams embrace. In every tear she finds his face.
Nope, didn't think so. And that is okay. That is absolutely okay.
Claws of grief dig deep her soul. Her heart now black, a burning coal. Echoes of him fuel her stride through
Almost.
where terrors hide.
Which, side note, if you're not watching Dan to Dan, I highly recommend it. It's stupid, but it's great.
Sealed with her sword, each strike a hymn, each scream a chord.
The first episode is a little but once you get past that, it's great. Don't let your kids watch it. It's not for kids. I try to avoid like 99% of fandoms like the fucking plague, because most fandoms are the plague. Most fucking fandoms are the plague. Right. God knows I have my fucking moments.
Her lover stands in dreams embrace. In every tear she finds his face. In every tear she finds his face. Face.
I swear I updated this. So what I'm talking about when you hear me muttering, when I first typed out a bunch of the abilities, I wanted different merits, different abilities to give you additional effects as your skill increased, to basically simulate simulate leveling up. So when I first did it, it was if you had reached specialist in direct animal, then it gained a +2. But that was all just unneeded words. Now it's just specialist, blah. Pinnacle, blah. And it's one of those where I know I've updated it, but I'm going back through and I don't know if I updated it in an old version and copied over incorrectly or what. Most of them have it. But some of them don't. Like, here's an example. First aid. First aid, treat wounds, and treat malignancy are all part of the heal ability. And This one has the correct choose one individual adjacent, blah blah blah. Specialist, instead you do this. Pinnacle, instead you do this. But then here you have treat wounds. If you are a specialist, word count matters. And yes, that is a small change, but added up, it matters, you know? I was about to say, like, I've watched Dan to Dan. I can't think of anything notoriously racist about the anime itself. Nothing beyond the pale.
Blood runs wild, evil grins, teeth defiled, echo and screams, midnight grin. The fight ends, but does it begin? Under blackened skies, the demons rule. The city's scars cut deep and cruel. We fight the night, the endless call, but in the end it claims us all.
Oh, is this about the artwork thing? Okay. I vaguely heard about that. I looked it up. Extremely long story short. I realize it's just the two of you in stream right now, but maybe people will view this later. Extremely long story short, a user posted fan art of the two main characters, Momo and Okaroon, as rather than their normal race, Momo was Latina and Okaroon was African American or African. It's fucking fan art. Like, that's what fan art is. It's fucking fan art. You know, like, everybody does that shit, and it's no big deal. And apparently people got all fucking butthurt, as one does. And it became the controversy of the moment. Look, maybe I'm just a fucking 40-year-old idiot, right? Like, I'm not as old as some, but I've been on the internet longer than most. Stop bitching. Stop whining. Let people enjoy shit. As long as their enjoyment doesn't hurt you, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, no one cares. If they want to draw fucking Okaroon and Momo as fucking... what a... like... fuck off. Just all the way off, man. Thank you. Like, not me, Mr. Bitey, the logo. Right? Like, I would absolutely vote for a T-Rex with the top hat for president. Me? No, I'm a fucking moron. Don't vote for me for dog catcher, dude. Like, I should not be in a position of power at all. But the logo's pretty fucking cool. I am, actually. Right, no shit. Bitey is 65 million years old. I think that absolutely, that qualifies him for any office he wants to run for. Alright, sorry about that. So, I don't know, I fucking feel 65 million years old some days. I'm ready for this damn cough to be over. I was sick towards the beginning of the month, and I'm fine now. It's just that nagging cough. Oh, fuck you, you bullshitter. And yes, I understand that these have the old "if you are a" thing. I'm gonna go back and fix that in a minute. And this is why we edit and edit and edit again. Because it does not matter how many times you do it. You will absolutely miss things. You will swear up and down you did it, and apparently you didn't. It's just the way things go. But that's okay. That is why we are doing it now. For example, I just deleted the specialist part and instead left the word leadership. For those of you, I'm going to make fun of a game other than D&D for now. For those of you familiar with Vampire the Masquerade, they're pretty, that sucks. Yeah, it's... It's annoying. The sickness itself was whatever. I've been sick worse. It wasn't great, but it wasn't abnormally bad. But this lingering cough is just stupid. But anyway, what I was saying is, if you've ever played Vampire the Masquerade, their books are pretty notorious, all of the old White Wolf books, for having C page XX still in it, where they left it in there and then rather than going back and fixing it, or Control F'ing and then adding in the appropriate page numbers, they just left C page XX. It happens. Again, for even recently, like the latest edition of Vampire the Masquerade, I realize it's a couple years old now, but Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition, when it came out, excuse me, I've been a fan of Vampire the Masquerade from the beginning. Technically, my first tabletop RPG was Vampire the Masquerade, way back when. You know, 65 fucking million years ago. And when they announced 5th edition, I went out and splurged for the anniversary, or not anniversary, the like special edition, leather bound, comes with a drop of fucking real blood, whatever, right? Like the special edition. The special edition had like 20 pages less than the PDF because they were still working on it last minute and just had more stuff done for the PDF version. So, yeah. Edit, and then edit again. Always go through double, triple, quadruple check. And if you're working on your own game and you notice that you've done that, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're going to make mistakes. We all are. You're going to catch yourself finding things you swear you fixed. Okay, I can do more than one.
The vampire comes out at midnight. Innocent souls take flight. The moon is their only guide in this wild roller coaster ride. Dracula surveys the scene, the death and destruction obscene. Shadows dance under the pale moon. Their cackle is an eerie tune. They whisper secrets to the night. Their fangs glimmer in moonlight. Blood red roses
Like here.
spread their gloom in the heart of midnight's tomb.
1 minute.
Bats take
just 1 minute.
In shadows deep she roams the night, her eyes like fire, stealing light. A whisper in the dark, so sweet, weaving webs beneath my feet. Lips of poison, velvet touch. Her presence stings, it's way too much. Dancing on the edge of sin, waiting for the night to win. Under her spell I start to fall. She's the siren and I heed her call. Caught in her labyrinth I dwell. Temptress sent from darkest hell. Heartbeats echo cold and fast, entrap lost souls from ages past. A phantom smile, a danger sign, locked inside her grand design. Her laughter rings a haunted bell. In her embrace a secret cell. She draws me close, I cannot flee, bound to her eternally. Under her spell I start to fall. She's the siren and I heed her call. Caught in her labyrinth I dwell. Temptress sent from darkest.
Yes, I will be honest, I can't wait for September and starting our games back up.
I don't care about you crying on the floor. I don't need you no more. I don't want you to love me no more. Say that you love me, turn around and backstab me. All the pain of forgiveness, even time couldn't fix this. Like a full place for supper, I find myself waiting for her. Oh, only to find the broken pieces of my heart that was needed for my soul to love again.
What?
Remnants of light. The darkness is there. No flash to hide. Only skeletal grace. In this ethereal world where death leaves its trace.
Ignore that. I'm gonna fix that in a few. Always edit your work, boys and girls. Always edit your fucking work. So, yeah, that is a toxic trait. So, extremely long story short, if you look at Persuade, you'll see it only says choose a target and make it a mental acuity plus persuasion check. That's because the follow-up said, and I'm going to read off from the page I copied it from, all observers make a mental acuity plus perception check against your roll. If you succeed against all observers, increase your concealment by 1. If there are no observers, treat the DC as 12. If you are a specialist in stealth, instead increase your concealment by 2. If you've reached the pinnacle of stealth, your stealth condition no longer goes down each turn, though other actions will degrade it as normal. That is not what the persuade action should say. I don't know how the fuck I missed that. We're just gonna call that a happy little fucking accident. We're gonna move on. Yep, and that's another one. Side note, don't update and don't edit when you're sick. I think that's lesson number 2 for the day. Make sure you are not fucking sick when you're editing. So steal and persuade I need to go back and fix. Sounds like some bullshit. So, at this point, we are going to go ahead and call it. It is 10. Our next stream will be tomorrow, Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And that will be a Bitey's Break stream. After that, Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern, will both be game design, working on the quick start guide, and hopefully I will not suck on those days. So, thank you, everyone who hung out with me tonight. I appreciate it. It was good seeing y'all. Everybody take care, be safe, and I will talk